Picture this. It's dawn in Venice. You're on a slow, silent gondola ride. Mist is just starting to rise off the quiet canals, and right in front of you emerges this breathtaking, yet incredibly melancholic masterpiece. We're talking about the Ponte dei Sospiri, better known as the Bridge of Sighs. In this explainer, we're going to dive deep into the dramatic contrasts of what is honestly Venice's most misunderstood landmark. We'll explore its heavy history, its stunning visuals, and uncover exactly how a literal bridge of sorrow morphed into an absolute icon of beauty.
I stood in Venice, on the Bridge of Sighs, a palace and a prison on each hand. That's a quote from the 19th century English romantic poet Lord Byron, and actually, he's the one who coined the bridge's English name. It's so evocative, right? And it perfectly captures the stark juxtaposition of the whole area. Think about it. On your left, you have the opulent, sun-drenched heart of Venetian power and justice. But on your right, a grim, terrifying dungeon. It's a gorgeous, poetic name for a structure that literally bridges two completely different universes.
Now, this masterpiece of contrasts is built from something called Istrian stone. It's this brilliant white limestone quarried in modern-day Croatia, and Venetian builders absolutely love the stuff because it's super durable against the really corrosive, salty air of the lagoon. Architect Antonio Contin designed this beautiful Baroque exterior, built between 1600 and 1603, and the intricate stone carvings are just a triumph of design. But here's the catch. That gleaming, elegant white stone, it meticulously masks a much darker, grimmer interior.
And the bridge's true, dark purpose actually leaks out into its art if you know where to look. Hidden right in plain sight on the bottom arch are 20 macaron faces, carved directly into the stone. These were traditional motifs meant to ward off evil spirits. But check this out. Of those 20 faces, 10 clearly show fear and sadness. Out of all 20, only a single face is actually smiling. It's this chilling, permanent architectural nod to the absolute misery waiting inside. So let's mentally step off the gondola and actually go inside the bridge. It's instantly claustrophobic. For a 17th century prisoner, this was a terrifying three-step journey. Step 1, trial and sentencing inside the unbelievable grandeur of the Doge's palace. Step 2, a final, fateful walk across this totally enclosed bridge. And Step 3, endless confinement in the dark prigioni nuove, the new prisons. What's crazy is that the interior is actually split down the middle by a wall into two parallel corridors. It's a brilliantly cold design to make sure that passing convicts, one going to court, one heading to the dungeon, would literally never even see each other. Put yourself in their shoes for a second. Imagine the terrifying first-person perspective from inside one of those dark corridors. You're locked in a stone tunnel, and you peer through these tiny, heavily barred windows. And what do you see outside? The beautiful, sunlit Venetian lagoon. You see gondolas gliding by, free citizens just going about their day. For these condemned souls, this was often the very last glimpse of daylight and freedom they would ever get. It was exactly at this moment, looking out through that cold stone lattice, that the prisoners would let out these heavy, echoing sighs of despair. But, history always throws in a few colorful exceptions. Just listen to this quote. "I had not yet had the chance to bid farewell to all the young women of the city." Any guesses? That is from none other than Giacomo Casanova. He was famously locked up in the palace's cells and pulled off a totally daring escape in 1755. In his memoirs, Casanova hilariously claimed that when he looked out those barred windows inside, it wasn't because he was terrified of his fate. Oh no, it was purely out of regret from missing out on the beautiful Venetian ladies. It's such a rare, vibrant flash of levity in a pretty bleak place.
Zooming out from that grim interior, the context of the neighborhood today is just staggering. When you visit Venice now, the Bridge of Sighs isn't some isolated, lonely passage of despair. It's surrounded by absolute majesty. You've got the stunning Doge's palace right there, the bustling energy of St. Mark's Square just a short walk away, and the lively, narrow Rio di Palazzo Canal flowing directly underneath. It is completely transformed from a hidden, dreaded corridor into this magnificent, bustling backdrop for literally millions of travelers every single year.
And this brings us to the ultimate Venetian juxtaposition. The historical sigh meant resignation. It meant the loss of freedom, a heartbreaking final farewell to the beauty of the city. But the modern sigh, well, today it means eternal love. Thanks to local legend, it's now widely believed that if a couple shares a kiss in a gondola right under the bridge, at the exact moment of sunset while the bells of St. Mark's Campanile are tolling, their love will be blessed forever. Talk about a glow-up, right? A bridge built to transport condemned prisoners completely reborn into a global symbol of romance.
The Bridge of Sighs is, without a doubt, a true masterpiece of contrasts. It's a brilliant white arch hiding a dark, heavy history. It's a passage of sorrow that somehow became an enduring icon of love. So imagine yourself back in that silent gondola, drifting underneath it during a breathtaking golden hour sunset. When you look up at that gleaming white stone, which sigh will you leave behind?